He was going through life, having struggles as we all do. Alcohol got the best of him, and he shot himself.
I had an individual in my unit a couple months ago who had actually taken his life.
Me and all the guys I was with in Iraq, we all have major health issues with no answers. Suicide has crossed my mind.
I know a member very specifically. Without this, I don't think he would have made it.
APC is a wonderful transition because nobody really does understand people that have been shot at other than people who have been shot at. And then particularly when you have to take a life. I don't think anybody enjoys that, and it does change you. There are some guys here I can see struggle quite a bit. They're into themselves, they're afraid to get out, and this is a good place for them to be able to do that.
I think there's kind of a stigma in the military. You may be perceived as weak if you ask for help, but that's never the case.
Being able to come in on those bad days where you're feeling really low on yourself and being able to be yourself and be comfortable and leave 30 minutes later, an hour later, 2 hours later and feeling way better is helping end veteran suicide.
I was at suicide risk, attempted suicide a few times. I'm now finding my purpose and my calling, serving the vets and having used fitness to come back to society and to come back to life, to be honest.
I was extremely depressed, down on the world, down on everything, just plain down. I found that everybody here cares. I feel I belong here.
I'm a suicide survivor. I lost 24, I think, in our whole unit. I think I lost, it was like 7 in my platoon. The whole self-pity and I shouldn't be here, I should have died there. You know, that all caught up with me, and to live my life in the shadows and not be proud of what I did or that I'm back and having what they call survivor's remorse. I think it kind of sat with me that they wouldn't want me to be that way, you know, because they paid the ultimate sacrifice for that reason.
APC is taking all of this and they are building those relationships. They are getting to know people. They're breaking down the walls. They are welcoming every person that walks through that door with open arms, and even those that are guarded, they slowly start working their way in, and my husband was one of those.
I can see new people come here and they're reserved, pulled back into themselves, nervous, and you give them 2 weeks, you can see that they now feel comfortable in this environment. Clearly, the method is working. APC's mission is working. It takes time, but it works.
APC saved me by giving me purpose, giving me a reason to live, a reason to get up in the morning. I'm excited to be a part of this. I'm excited to help and change lives and really share the goodness of what's happened to me. It's an awe-inspiring thing to actually see somebody who used to be a shut-in sort of start coming out and engaging the community again.
You have great trainers here, and they just push you to get better mentally and physically. It's just sad that there isn't one of these gyms in every town. It's full of veterans, and it's full of active duty people that are still suffering. This place is fantastic. It literally is life-changing.
Stick with it, don't give up, remember what you're made of, and remember that we care about you and there's a place for you in society.
You have no idea how many suicides you prevented by providing a place like this. That's probably the biggest value.
For more information, please contact the Adaptive Performance Center. If you are a veteran in crisis, please call the Veteran Crisis Line at 988 and then press 1.